Meet Peter and Elizabeth, a married couple who are always looking for new travel experiences. They are planning for their first trip to India, and they want it to be fun, inspiring, and unforgettable. Of course, they plan on going to some of the bigger cities to see the major attractions, but they also want to dig deeper into Indian culture. They both find the idea of spending some time in a rural area appealing, but don't know how to plan for it. Last night, while working on their itinerary, Peter and Elizabeth came across World Connect, a travel supplier that works with rural families to provide hospitality training so that they can host travelers for rural homestay experiences. After exploring the various profiles and choosing a host family on the website, Elizabeth and Peter don't worry about anything but showing up. World Connect will take care of the rest. Meet Anwar and Ashma. Anwar and his family are farmers who live in a rural village outside of Agra. Anwar decided to apply to be a host with World Connect so that he could earn enough extra income to send his children to school year-round. After completing his training and being provided funds to make repairs to his home through peer-to-peer lending, Anwar and his family welcomed their first guests earlier this year. Now, they are excited to be hosting Elizabeth and Peter. When Peter and Elizabeth arrive, Anwar and his family greet them warmly. Elizabeth spends the day learning how to sew a traditional scarf, and Peter learns what it takes to manage the family farm. At the end of the day, everyone helps prepare dinner and they sit down to share their local cultures. Finally, it's time for Peter and Elizabeth to leave. They say goodbye to Anwar and his family and thank him for welcoming them into their home. On their flight home, Peter and Elizabeth reflect on how their trip through World Connect gave them the authentic experience they were looking for, while empowering Anwar and Ashma to provide a better life for their children. They will be sure to follow Anwar and Ashma on the World Connect website, but they can't wait to plan their next trip with a new family.